Peace, peace. Greetings, all. I wanted to come to you today and let you know that Rise and Move absolutely uh, launched this morning at 5 a.m. I was up bright and early, coming to you with Macy by my side to bring you some movement and intention and a grounded, powerful way to move into your day in full alignment. And there were some technical issues. So I will be redoing that session beginning tomorrow. So I thought it would be amazing to hop on today and um, go into a little detail about what Rise and Move is and why Tony Blackman and I are doing this. T's in the green room. You want to come on? Yeah. All right. Without further ado, I've mentioned her just moments before, but an acclaimed artist and ambassador uh, for the amazing art of hip hop on the global stages, and a dear friend, uh, one of the loveliest people that you'll ever meet, comes from the heart no matter what she's doing. And I'm honored to be doing this challenge with her by my side. Welcome, Miss Toni Blackman.
Greetings, greetings. You
Hey, hey,
see,
hey,
we
hey.
got we got a few electricity challenges here.
We got enough
Power
electricity for
went
we got enough electricity between the two of us.
the power went on and off 4 times. I put on my pajamas actually. I
Just
started getting undressed. So then I said the resilient side of me said, you know what? Yeah,
all right, all
let's check
right.
in.
I'm glad you
So
decided to
so
hop on.
I'm excited about this 30-day reset, daily reset.
Yes.
I'm excited about having the opportunity for me to reset, and I'm amped. I'm amped
Yeah,
about
me
it.
too. Me too. Sometimes, I've been in the fitness industry for many years, and people think it's easy for us just to stay in our rhythm, and we're people too, you
Yeah,
know. So I have a brand new puppy, and life has been chaotic with her, and I've had to create all new
yeah,
rhythms in my life because she desires and needs so much attention. um,
yeah.
and she takes my schedule and just switches it all around.
I bet.
Yeah. uh, so let's tell the people what it's about. Why we decided to do this is what we just said. I definitely wanted to get back into my own rhythm. I
Mm-hmm.
have a practice that I think really helps me stay grounded. And one of the things, I was just talking to some friends last night. They said to me, Takiyah, you're always in momentum. And I was like, I was like,
Mm,
you're right. And I was thinking like, whoa, like,
right.
and that's a real thing. A lot of people feel stuck, like the things that they
Yeah,
desire aren't
yeah,
moving forward, or
yeah,
they feel
yeah, yeah.
overwhelmed or anxious, and aren't able to really bring their full presence to their day, to their family, to themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what
Mm-hmm.
this work is about, you know.
Yeah,
And this is going to be
yeah.
a daily somatic practice that's designed to help people remember how to live from alignment. And that alignment is one of those words that gets tossed around a lot. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
know that it's really ever accurately defined for folks, but
Right.
alignment is agreement. That's about as simply as we can put it. It's agreement. Most of the time, we have disagreement between our parts. Like part of us wants to get up and do a rhythm at 5 a.m., wants to work out, wants to drink water and eat good food. And then part of us wants to stay in the bed, press snooze, and have pancakes for breakfast. Right? So when you have parts of yourself wanting different things, what we truly need is harmony among our parts, and every one of us needs to have all our parts in agreement that we're moving toward the same end. That way, our energy isn't fractioned or or fractured, and we have full force moving forward in the direction of our heart's desires, what it is we're looking to create. So
Mm-hmm.
that's really the power of what it is to get up early, take advantage of the morning hours, tune into yourself before the chaos of the day and the loudness and the noise gets into, your vibe. But you decide how you want to be,
Yeah.
and and you attune yourself to your highest self, and that way you don't get thrown off your center by little things that might seem to be going wrong, because so often the things that we perceive as going wrong are actually blessings in disguise. So when we're in
Right. Right.
alignment, we can't recognize them as that. We see them as problems or things that we need to overcome instead of
Mhm.
what they really are, which is invitations for us to rise up, tap in,
Yeah.
see what's
Mm-hmm.
available for us, what's possible, beneath the thing that we weren't expecting to show up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because all
Yeah.
we get is what we expect, then
Right.
we end up just repeating our history.
Yeah. And
And I don't know
sometimes
about
we
you,
forget.
Tony. Go ahead.
No, we forget that redirection is protection most of the time. Like
Mhm,
the redirection is guidance. And like you said, we have to listen.
mhm. It's so
Those
true.
listening muscles are. Hmm. And sometimes the listening is feeling.
Mhm. Most of the time. That's so true.
Yeah.
A lot of times
Yeah.
we are out of attunement with ourselves, meaning we're not tuned in to our bodies, and our bodies are
Hmm.
always communicating, and spirit is always communicating, and we miss a lot because we're so hyper
Hmm.
focused on trying to make things different than they are,
Right.
right? And instead of just being present.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what's most exciting for me about the way you approach this work is that it is so holistic and complete.
Mhm.
Like it is about having, it's not just about your body. It's not
Mhm.
just about your calming yourself, but it really is about the whole of life, how we're in flow, how we relate to ourselves, how we relate to others, how to break those old patterns and habits, how to shake it up
Yeah,
and to land in the soft spot that's perfect for you right now with no judgment.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And you don't need to wait, till New Year's to set a resolution. Why not
Yeah.
get into alignment now with what you really want to be creating in your life?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And because the thing is, a lot of times we wait until we're in the thick of it to try to figure out what to do, instead of
Hmm.
creating a ritual that sets us
Hmm.
up to be ready no matter what happens,
Right. Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And then get into the thick of it and you don't know what to do. And you haven't worked the muscle enough to be able to,
Uh-oh.
face what's present for you in a way that allows you to be fully present, like we said, and not thrown off your
Yeah.
center or at the whim
Yeah.
of circumstances and situations.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's real. But I wanted to hop on and check in.
Yes.
My Wi-Fi is being sassy
Okay.
and has not kicked all the way back. But I so some parts are jumbling. I don't want to mess up the vibes here.
Okay. Cool.
But I did want to jump in because it's super, super important that we all get tuned in and we build and we circle up together. So I'm excited to kick things off. Happy winter solstice.
To you
And
as well, sis.
I will see you at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I look forward to it.
All righty.
Peace
Okay,
and
peace.
blessings.
Bye bye.
So glad she was able to join us today. I'll just actually build on what she just said. It is so important for us to come together now, and more than ever, love is the vibration that we need more on the planet, and it begins with us giving ourselves what we need to be able to remember that that's who we are, that is our innate vibration, that peace is our natural state of being, and that being creators, meaning that we are not just resilient, but we are innovative and able to actually affect things so powerfully just with our observation, that there isn't anything that we can't have, do, be in this life. And it can be really easy to get kind of sucked into a sense of going along to get along, or get caught up in the fight for the top of some de- destination that we think is going to bring us happiness or safety or survival. And really, everything we need is within us. And so we're going to work together over these next 30 days through a framework of releasing, rebuilding, realigning, and activating. So we will release what our body and our nervous system has been holding, likely for far too long. So often we don't realize how much we're holding and how heavy we feel until we release. And then it really hits us, the degree to which we've been holding on for so long. And rebuilding is about structural integrity in all of our bodies, our mental, emotional, and physical bodies. And we hold so much in our tissues that often our tissue integrity gets compromised, and the patterning of our body movement gets compromised. And so we'll be, after releasing, which creates space for more optimal movement, we'll be integrating and rebuilding with really therapeutic movement, intuitive movement, really tapping into the wisdom of the body, and then realigning our energy with the truth of us, the truth of what we really want to create in the world, with our highest self, our highest mind, our expansive consciousness. And from this place, we'll make choices. How's that sound? Right? Making choices from a different place than most, not from the mind, the thinking mind. It helps us to make decisions. But if we want to really have something different, we need to inform it with new information, right? We only ever make decisions from two places: the pain of our past, our subconscious influence, our programming, or from our intuition. That's infinite possibility, pulling from the ether that which we decide to make real in this 3D plane. And then we'll activate. We will take aligned action. And if you desire, you can be lovingly held accountable for taking this action, or just join us, for free online and take the action, or not take the action. You're a creative being and free will to do what you like. I invite you to join us and take action with us and create momentum for yourself, because with momentum, it takes so much less effort to create everything that you desire when you have wings that have wind beneath them, and you have the universe aiding and abetting your plan. And then providing you with things that are beyond your wildest dreams, providing you with synchronicity and outcomes that are even better than you thought or hoped for. So this is how transformation becomes embodied. And this is really how we go from thought to form in the world. This is how we go from stuck to actualized, from fear to freedom, right? And we don't dismiss or demonize fear. We appreciate fear as it's meant to be, which is simply a place to look to see where we should go or where we need to grow, but not as a decision maker for our choices, right? And so, this work is different. It's not a workout. It's it's a activation. It's an activation for yourself, for your love, for your peace, for your purpose on the planet, and for your embodied power, right? Your power to create versus be at the behest of circumstances and situations, because there will always be circumstances and situations. I promise that's what life is. It's circumstances and situations, one after the other. And so instead of letting the circumstances and situations dictate how we live, how we feel, and what we experience, we make intentional choices about that. And I'll show you processes that we can use to create that for ourselves. And so the deeper purpose of the practice is really about the formula for what it is to be free. The freedom formula is creating structural integrity and having emotional alignment and having aligned action being taken on a regular basis. Without that, our energetic signature and our output is going in too many directions, and this is why we don't necessarily see what we desire manifest before us. It's just too many intentions in the field of creation. The second part of this deeper purpose is about nervous system regulation. It's about returning to peace, teaching your nervous system how to go up. If you're constantly in a stress response, then that's where you'll stay unless you intentionally bring yourself back to calm. And because that's the life that we're living now. In these days and times, there's constant stimulation. There is unless we create and cultivate time and space to bring ourselves into coherence with our hearts, then we often stay in our heads, breathe through our mouths, and get into emotional tug of wars between parts of ourselves, inner conflict, and other people, and then we don't enjoy what we're doing here. And life really should be fun, right? It's part of it. Having experience is that we get to feel things and do things and be in it, like really be in it. And then finally, the alignment of our action with our deed, our action with our words and our thoughts, right? So that way, everything is going in the same direction. That's alignment, that's heart coherence, right? That is us fully embodied. And so for these 30 days, all that's needed is for you to show up as you are. There are two ways to join us. You can join us for free, and we'll be going live on Facebook and my YouTube channel, both of which I can share with you. And you're on Facebook now, so it's probably easier just to join us here at 5 a.m. for the next 30 days, beginning tomorrow. And we begin with the topic of presence as our anchor and our wellness anchor as gut health. So gut is our second brain. It's some may even offer the argument that it's our first brain. And that enteric nervous system is really a center, a power system for our hormonal regulation. It's where our serotonin is created. When we are not eliminating, we are then reabsorbing things that are no good for our system into our bloodstream. So it's really important that we keep our gut clean. And it's no wonder that we always say I trust my gut, because we do need our intuition to have a clear path. We can't really tap in clearly and access information and infinite possibility when we are cluttered in our center. So we have a wellness component that you can partake in that's very simple but powerful. And as is everything that we'll be doing, you'll notice that I keep things very simple. Toni will keep things very simple, because simple doesn't mean weak or void of strength, right? It's not void. It's simply the right thing. When you are doing the right thing for you, it doesn't matter how long it is. It's about the quality. It's always about the quality of what you're bringing your attention to. And you'll find that out also, that'll be reiterated as we move and breathe together. And as you show up as you are, allow yourself to let your body lead. Allow yourself to relax your mind and let it fall away and really be in your body. And there's no right or wrong way to do anything that we'll be offering as an invitation for you to do. And you won't be asked to, voice or dive deeply into any trauma that you're not ready to. Things may come up. You may become emotional when we get in deep into the body. We begin to release things from the tissues. Things come out. And what's the beauty? One of the beautiful things about that, about embodiment work and somatic work, and superconscious work or source code work, is that very little talking is really necessary for us to realign. You become so sensitive to what's happening within your own field that you're able to release without a lot of chatter, right? Because the words are just symbols anyway. Words are just symbols, and just meaning that they aren't the most important thing. Most important thing is the energy. And so as we're moving into a transformative pathway, we're letting go of the energy of our past, and we're keeping the wisdom that we gained along the way. We are grateful for our journey up to this point, and we look to carry forward only what we choose. And finally, we'll use intention and visualization to really embody our true choices. And I encourage you to keep a journal over the next 30 days of how you're feeling, of what your choice is, of the steps that you're taking, so that you can have a trail to follow to recreate what results you get. And I have just a few more things I wanted to share, and just to give you a little bit of a foundation of understanding for what we're doing. Um, we will have 2 sessions that are for people who would like to participate in a paid tier. So, like I said, there's a free option where you can join us online and you can watch the videos. If you don't join us at 5 a.m., they'll be up all day until about 8 p.m. I don't want to cloud the feed with 30, 40-minute long videos. Um, and I'll even give you the PDF of what we're following for the day, what your wellness anchor is, so you'll have it. And if you'd like to take a deeper dive with us and really be walked through how to create a true choice, and that's in alignment with who you're becoming and not who you were in the past, so that you don't just keep creating the same patterns over and over, you can join us for that. And you'll have the recordings of all of the 30 days in case you miss a day and need to catch up, or something struck you as really important for you to hear again. You'll have that ability. And then the wellness component, you'll have resources in our private Facebook group as well. And the detox protocols for the next 30 days will be there for you. And you'll participate, like I said, in 2 private sessions that will really integrate the work that we're doing. And so yeah, so if you would like to participate in the free version of our Rise and Move, you simply show up at 5 a.m. as you are. I will drop the PDF of the Wellness Anchor in the chat for you, and we love to have you. Can't wait to see you. And if you decide that you would like to really make some transformative changes, and you're gung ho to really dive a bit deeper and be guided through creating a true choice, and also the next two sessions, um, weeks 2 and 4, be guided to release from a deeper space, as this work is very much somatic, and when you're in alignment, you can't help but to reach into the superconscious realm of consciousness, right? The energy that connects us all. Um, and when you join us, I'll be doing some processes particular to the group that joins us, and that can be very helpful to people to be able to collapse time, decades into minutes. This work is a joy for me to do, and um, I believe that it's my purpose on the planet, and I am excited to facilitate transformation over these next 30 days, share with you ultimately what my morning practice looks like as I'm manifesting and aligning and maintaining my centered peace, no matter what circumstances or situations I'm facing. Release the anxiety, the overwhelm, like really stand in your innate power as a creator, and create a life that you really love. I welcome you to join us. If you'd like to join us for the plus, the deeper version of this, just put plus in the comments and I'll be sure to send you the info. And if you are on the free version, we can't wait to see you. Lots of love to everyone. And I look forward to seeing you at 5 a.m. mañana. Until then, tap in, rise up, and have a powerful rest of your day. Peace and love.